Hey guys, welcome back to UConn Foodies. Today we're going to be trying 5 different hot sauces, each one hotter than the other. My name is Jonathan Pico. I'm a senior digital media and design major, and I concentrate in 3D animation.
I'm Evan Burns. I'm the UCTV film director and a founding member of the UConn Spice Club.
So you're going to be good at this, aren't you?
I hope so.
So first sauce. Okay.
All right.
You ready for this?
Before we take the first wing, I think we should do the UConn Spice Club Creed.
What is okay?
All right, you want to go with me?
Sure.
All right, I'll start and then you can repeat.
Okay.
Without the sauce, a man is lost.
Without the sauce, the man is lost.
But a man can also be lost in the sauce.
But the man can also be lost in the sauce.
Cheers.
Cheers. Not bad.
No, it's not. It's pretty good.
What's one of your favorite memories at UCTV?
Gosh, well, I mean, there's been a ton of movies that I've worked on that I've had a really great time on, my own film included, but I still really have a soft spot for the very first film I worked on, which is Dreams. Evan Field directed it, and a lot of the crew, including myself, were all freshmen. So we'd never worked on a film before, we were just getting to know each other, and it was just a really fun process because we were all new at this, but we were all doing it together, and I'm still close with a lot of the people that I worked on that film with. So yeah, that was a really great experience.
Yeah, I would say probably one of my favorite experiences at UCTV was being, it was by, I think, Teddy in the film club. He was doing, what was his film called? Catfish. And so he put me as the locations manager. And I actually had a lot of fun, just going to different places, trying to scout them out, showing photographs and contacting people. And just actually seeing like the actors and the camera people, film at the location that I picked, it really made me feel accomplished, knowing that my work led up to, the final product. The next sauce is the hot sauce chili habanero. Oh my god. Ready for this?
I am ready.
I'm not. Alright. Cheers.
Cheers. We're good.
Yeah. What's your take on COVID? How is it? How has it affected you on campus?
Well, in terms of film, first of all, it's made it really difficult. We haven't been able to film. We had to cancel one of our movies. We had a scare with COVID with one of the actors, but it's really been pretty touching to me to see how many members have stuck through it. And even though we're not meeting in person and we're not working on any films right now, at least in production, only things we got are in pre-production or editing, that they're still going along with it, that they still care so much, and it makes me really hopeful for next year. So it's made me have a chance to reevaluate the club and be able to see things through new eyes.
Yeah, I would say COVID definitely has been, a bummer with with me being a senior and you being a senior, right? And just, I miss just, talking to the professor face to face and, really collaborating with other people. I mean, my major is digital media design, so we can, collaborate, electronically, but it's still nice to, get that face to face interaction.
Definitely. Next sauce we've got habanero hot sauce. Pain is good. I guess I'm setting the tone of how much we're having.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. As a spice ambassador. Okay. All right. Ready? Gosh, it's everywhere. I actually like this one.
Good one.
So I guess What's your worst experience at UConn?
Geez. Worst experience. Well, trying to figure out outside of COVID to challenge myself with this answer. I think that's what everybody would say. Now I feel like the worst experiences are the experiences that you didn't like at the time, but are funny when you remember them. We had a shoot one time. We were going to film in the bistro down in the Union. And we'd set the whole thing up in advance. Big important scene in the film I was doing. And what they hadn't really communicated with us is that we had to leave at a certain time.
Oh, yeah.
Which was only a half hour after we got there.
Oh, jeez.
So we get there, actors get in costume, makeup, everything. We get everything set up. We're about to film, and they're like, you guys gotta go. It was like,
really?
Heard that.
Jeez.
So we go outside, and Christian Partenio, who was the old president of film back before we joined UCTV.
Yeah, I know.
He was the one that actually brought us into UCTV. He says, oh, we got this patio area, you know, out behind the Union. They got the tables set up, like the lights and everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're about to film there. Then just as we get everything set up again, Christian points out to me, Evan, there's a sign over here. It says that the Outdoor Adventure Club has this booked in like 10 minutes. So we're like, what are we going to do? So I said, I'm not rescheduling. I got to do this now. Everybody's here. So what we did is we decided to move it down to the other end of the patio outside, like the big set of doors. Mm-hmm. And we decided we're going to use the same table, right? Because everything's set up for that table. What we didn't know is the table and all the chairs are tethered together by wires.
Yeah,
so we had to get 5 people, 1 to grab the table, 4 to grab the chairs, and walk it across all the way across the Union. And then set it up there.
That's crazy.
Every time we'd have to try to change the where the camera was, we would just take one of the chairs and then toss it into a little gulf on the side of the patio.
That sounds...
It was a nightmare at the time. I didn't end up eating until like 1 in the morning.
Oh, really?
But we got the scene. It came out pretty great.
That's awesome.
How about you?
Probably not the worst. I would say worst experience in terms of just constantly running around everywhere. So I helped Lucian work on his film, The Color of You.
I produced that film.
Yeah. So basically, I woke up really early. We were in the studio for like probably 5 hours. I was usually the guy with the boom mic and usually the PA. Yeah. So we would help mix like oatmeal and stuff with the fake throw up. I clearly remember the struggles of trying. So do you remember the cabinet that we had that we brought to the studio?
Is this for the scene when Grace Ann's being interviewed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was me and this other person. So we had to drive to Lucian's house because he had it there. Yeah. And it was in his basement. So we went down there. The paint was still wet. Okay. It was. He must have done another coat like the night before because when I first lifted it, I had paint all over me. So what we did was we found these trash bags in his garage. Put them on in the car on the floor, and then I already had paint on me, so I said, hey, I'm just gonna lift it up, So I did that, and then I put it in the car, but I still had so much paint on me. It was so bad. I got back. Lucian saw that. It was like, what's that? I was like, well. Yeah. The paint didn't dry, bud. So it was like, that and I had to have, I couldn't wash it off because it dried, and I had to help him with all the PA stuff. So it wasn't until 4 hours later where I could do that, and it was just that was just like the most hectic thing. And I was like, I think I was a sophomore, so it was like I was a bit intimidated with having to go around and all this, and it was just a crazy moment.
That's crazy. Bravado Spice Company, Akamiso, Ghost Reaper.
Crying.
This is rated to be extremely spicy. Alright, we'll be going a little smaller on this one.
Okay. It's like soy sauce.
It does.
Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow! Wow. Oh. Wow. That really hit my throat. Okay.
What's the next question?
Next question. What's one thing you regret not doing at UConn?
I think I regret not doing. It's an interesting question. I wish I did a dining hall crawl.
What's that?
Where you go to every single dining hall in one day.
Oh,
The glutton in me.
One thing I regret not doing is, probably, one thing I regret not doing is probably going to more career fairs, because I know that's a main place to connect with other people, and it always aligned up where it would be available, but I would always have class, so I would never actually.
They had them at awkward times during the day.
Yeah, it was like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. It was like just crazy. And that's the one thing I regret, because I know, people would go dress up, and there'd be actually some like digital media companies. A lot of the companies there were like engineering and STEM.
Yeah.
But there was some like digital stuff, and I just regret going there and not going there. I know they had virtual career fairs, but I just never got to go. Yeah.
Last sauce we got. The bomb beyond insanity. Let's go. You ready? Do a little bit of this, boy. There we go.
Let's go. Okay.
It's a manageable amount, right?
All right. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Now I feel like I have to get more.
I know I'm going to share this video with my friends, and I know they're going to laugh. So this is for you guys. Yeah. Okay. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Ooh. Spicy.
woo! Last question. Who's your celebrity crush? And if you could meet them, what would you say then?
I'd say celebrity crush is Jennifer Connelly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I think it speaks for itself.
Why? Yeah. Well, what was one of the movies that you really enjoyed seeing though?
Ooh. I don't know. Requiem for a Dream. All right. Well, you know what? I think we're done with this.
1 out of 10. What do you rate?
Oh, I would give it 9 out of 10. Not enough spices.
I'd give it, for spice content, I'd give it 10 out of 10, but I'm dying, so this has been, Evan, if you want to plug anything.
I do.
Go ahead.
UCTV Film Festival is going to be on Friday, April 2nd, from 6 to 9. Be there, YouTube Live.
Please subscribe to UCTV 14 channel. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Next time on UConn Foodies Hot One.
I'll be interviewing Natalie Casanova. What's one thing you regret not doing?
I'm so hard!
I'm the dumbest shit I've done all day.
End the episode.
Don't miss out.